When Jungkook's name is mentioned, the world immediately thinks of a talented man with a melodious voice, stunning dance skills, captivating visuals, and a humble personality. But did you know that before becoming BTS's golden Maknae, beloved by millions, Jeon Jungkook was just an ordinary kid from a small town called Busan, South Korea? Jungkook's life journey is not a story of instant success. Behind the grand stage, there are long struggles, tears, and sacrifices that not everyone knows about. Today, we will explore his life story. From a humble childhood to a dream that slowly grew to finally becoming a global icon. This is the story of Jeon Jungkook, BTS's golden Maknae. Jungkook was born on September 1st, 1997 in Busan, South Korea, a beautiful port city far from the glitz and glamour of Seoul. He grew up in a loving family with his older brother. From childhood, Jungkook was known as a shy and quiet child. He didn't like being the center of attention. But one thing that really stood out about him was his curiosity and determination. He loved imitating dance moves from videos he watched on television. Even at a very young age, Jungkook showed a love for the arts. In elementary school, he became interested in the entertainment world, but not because he wanted to be famous, but because he found joy in dancing and singing. While others were playing soccer or playing games, Jungkook preferred watching music videos and dancing alone in his room. A turning point in Jungkook's life came in 2011 when he was just 13 years old. He auditioned for the third season of the survival program Superstar K. Although he didn't make it to the final round, his performance left a lasting impression on many major agencies in Korea. Just imagine, a teenager from a small town suddenly became the target of several major agencies. Jungkook was contacted by 7 different agencies, including JYP Entertainment, Starship, Cube, FNC, and even YG. However, of all these major agencies, Jungkook chose the then smallest and least well-known, Big Hit Entertainment. The reason? Because he saw RM rap. After seeing RM perform, who was then a trainee at Big Hit, Jungkook felt inspired. He felt something different. He thought, if someone that talented is in a small agency, maybe I can grow up there too. And that decision changed everything. Jungkook moved to Seoul at a very young age. Living away from his family at such a young age wasn't easy. He had to live independently, practice hard every day, and face immense pressure. He became a trainee. At the age of 13, while his peers were still playing and going through school quietly, Jungkook was already faced with a rigorous training schedule: dance, vocals, rap, and foreign languages. However, Jungkook had one major problem. He was too shy. The coaches saw incredible potential in him, but Jungkook struggled to express himself. To boost his confidence, Big Hit even sent him to the United States for a month to study dance with world-class choreographers. He learned street dance and urban hip-hop from professionals in LA. It was there that he began to discover his true identity as a performer. On June 13th, 2013, Jungkook officially debuted as the main vocalist, lead dancer, and Maknae of the new boy group BTS. He was only 15 years old. Many people were surprised to see such a young child already on stage, singing and dancing with full force. But Jungkook proved that age is no barrier to professionalism. As the Maknae, Jungkook always showed respect for his youngs. He grew up under the guidance of RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Hyun, and V. But what was remarkable was how he absorbed knowledge from all of them. He learned singing from Hyun and Jin, music production from Suga, leadership from RM, and stage charisma from J-Hope and V. Day by day, Jungkook grew not only as a singer. He became one of the most multi-talented artists of his generation. Over time, fans began to realize that Jungkook could do almost anything: vocals, stable and emotional dance, Sharp, powerful, full of energy. Rapping. Ken sports. Great drawing. Talented. Photography and videography. He even has his own video series called GCF, aka Golden Closet Film. The nickname Golden Maknae wasn't given out of exaggeration, but because it's deserved. Despite this, Jungkook remains humble and never feels satisfied. He's constantly learning, constantly growing. In many interviews, he admits that he still feels he's not as great as others think. That's because he always wants to be better, not for popularity, but for the sake of art and fans. In 2022 to 2023, when the BTS members began to focus after pursuing individual activities, Jungkook surprised the world with his solo work. He released the song 7, then 3D, and finally the album Golden. These songs topped the Billboard charts and racked up millions of streams in a short time. Jungkook proved that he not only shines with a group, but can also stand strong on his own. He explored many genres: pop, R&B, dance, and even rock. He's not afraid to try new things and always gives his all. On December 12th, 2023, Jungkook officially enlisted in the military along with V. He chose to join an active duty military unit, not an easy task, but one that demonstrates his commitment to his country. Before his enlistment, he wrote a touching message to Army: "I won't be far away. I'll just train to become stronger. When I return, I'll sing for you again, better than before." During his military service, Jungkook's name remained in the memory. His songs were still played. His videos were still watched. Because he's not just an artist, he's a symbol of struggle and hope. Jeon Jungkook has become more than just an idol. He is an inspiration for young people who feel small and insecure, a living example of how hard work, patience, and sincerity can take someone to the top. Proof that a sincere heart will always shine, no matter where they are. From the back alleys of Busan to the world stage. From a shy boy to the golden Maknae beloved throughout the world. This is the life story of Jeon Jungkook, who never gave up on his dreams. And even though he's currently serving in the military, one thing is for sure: Jungkook will return, stronger, more mature, and more inspiring than ever. Because true stars never fade. They only shine from a higher place.